Okay, this is number 7. Okay, I know that this is going to be a u substitution problem because I have a quantity raised to a power. So that's my big hint. So I'm going to say my u is x squared plus 1, which means my du would be 2x. So here is my u. Here is part of my du, but I'm missing the 2. So I can put the 2 there as long as I can put the 1/2 on the outside. I need to keep it even. So now I'm going to rewrite the problem. I have 1/2 du, so I can put that at the end. Here's my u, and it's being squared. So now I'm ready to integrate. I have my 1/2 u to the third over 3 plus c. So this is 1 over 6 really, 1/6. Substitute your u back in, x squared plus 1 to the third plus c. We did 8 in class already. So let's go to number 9. I don't know why that little empty box is right there, but that's okay. On number 9, this is also a u substitution problem, and I know that because I have something underneath the square root. So if I let u be 2x plus 1, du is 2. Okay, so here's my u. I'm missing my 2. Okay, so I can put the 2 here, but I need the 1/2 out in front. Now this is a definite integral, so since I'm using u's, I'll be changing my upper and lower limits. So here's what it's going to look like. 1/2. Okay, that's my du, so I don't write that. So I could put 1 over the square root of u du. And I need to fix that. 1/2. Square root of u is u to the 1/2, and I'm going to bring it up. So now it's u to the negative 1/2 du. Okay, so that we don't have to substitute our u back in, let's change our upper and lower limits. So I'm going to plug in 4. So u of 4 equals 2 times 4 plus 1. That's going to give me 9. So that's going to be 9. I'm going to plug in 0. So u of 0 equals 2 times 0 plus 1. So that's going to give me 1. So I have my new problem right here. Let's go ahead and integrate. 1/2 u, my new exponent is going to be to the 1/2. Divide by 1/2 or multiply by 2. Okay, so I'm going to cancel my 2's out. So now I have u to the 1/2, and I'm going to evaluate by plugging in my 9 and my 1. Now remember, since I changed my upper and lower limits, I don't have to substitute that u back in. I just use this u right here. So plug in my 9, so I have 9 to the 1/2 minus 1 to the 1/2. Remember, anything to the 1/2 power means the square root. So the square root of 9 is 3, square root of 1 is 1. So my answer is 2. Okay, let's do number 10. Okay, remember I told you this problem was actually a typo. Here's my real problem. X over 1 plus 2x squared quantity squared dx. So my u in this problem is 1 plus 2x squared because it's something raised to a power. My du would be 4x. So if this is my u, I have part of my du there, but it's missing a 4. So I can put my 4 there, but I need my 1/4 out in front to keep it even. So I'm going to rewrite my problem. I have 1/4 this is u squared. This is my du, so I'm not going to write that. So I actually have this, 1 over u squared du. And before I integrate that, I need to rewrite it again and bring that u squared up to the top. Okay, now since I'm keeping my u in my problem, I need to change my upper and lower limits. So let's find out what my new limits will be. I'm going to plug in 2. So u of 2, 1 plus 2 times 2 squared. That's going to be 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. So that's going to be a 9. Plug in my 0. 1 plus 2 times 0 squared. So that's going to be 0. So that's going to give me 1. Okay, so now I am ready to integrate. So I have 1/4. When I add 1 to the exponent, I get u to the negative 1 divided by negative 1. And I can plug in my numbers, but I'm going to fix this first. I don't like negative exponents. So that is actually negative 1/4 because of this negative. And I'm going to bring this u down on bottom, u to the first. And I'm going to evaluate 1 and 9. So I'm going to plug in my 9 first. So I have negative 1 over 4 times 9 minus negative 1 over 4 times 1. So that's negative 1 over 36 minus a negative, so that's plus 1/4, which should give me 2/9. Sorry, 2/9. Okay, we're going to stop right there and we'll start number 11 on the next video.